Sup nerds, Free99 here wondering, are the story mode archetypes any good? In this series, we will go over every single one just to see how well they stack up to today's meta. This time around, we'll be looking at the Megaliths, a ritual-based archetype whose main gimmick is that the ritual monsters double as the ritual spells. First up is Megalith Full. When this card is ritual summoned, we can target a ritual monster in the grave and add it back to our hand. Plus, Full's level becomes the same level as the monster added back. During the main phase, on a quick effect, we can ritual summon a Megalith monster from our hand or deck using cards in our hand or field as tribute. Super strong effect that will let us interrupt our opponents during their turn. Up next is Megalith Ophiel and Megalith Haggith, who share similar effects. When they are ritual summoned, Ophiel can search out a Megalith monster, accept a copy of itself from the deck, and add it to hand, while Haggith can search out a Megalith spell or trap. Keep in mind, these search effects are not once per turn, but what is once per turn is their second effect where they can ritual summon a monster from the hand using themselves and any monster on the field or hand as tribute. Phaleg and Bethor share similar effects and are the starters of our combo. They can be discarded in order to ritual summon a Megalith monster from the hand using monsters from our hand or field as tribute. While Phaleg is face up on the field, all monsters we control gain 300 attack and defense for each ritual monster in the grave, while Bethor, on the other hand, when ritual summoned, can target and destroy cards on the field equal to the number of different named ritual monsters in the grave. This effect, when combined with Full, is the reason this deck is still able to be competitive to this day. For support, we have Senju and Manju. These basically do the same thing and are the only monsters in the deck that should be normal summoned. When they are normal summoned, we can search our deck for a ritual monster and add it to the hand. Great for getting those key combo pieces or baiting out an interruption such as Ash Blossom or Infinite Impermanence. Megalith Portal is our field spell. During every turn, it protects our ritual monsters from being destroyed by battle once each. More importantly, if we special summon a Megalith, we can add back a ritual monster from the grave into our hand. Really useful as we need monsters as tribute fodder for our ritual summons. Lastly, we have Megalith Unformed. It has two effects, but honestly, the only one we care about is being able to ritual summon a Megalith from deck using monsters in our hand and field as tribute. But their levels must be twice the level of the ritual monster being summoned. For staples, we are running Maxi. We can discard this card, and every time our opponent special summons during the turn, we can draw one card. Ash Blossom, we can discard this card and negate our opponent from drawing or searching through the deck. Monster Reborn lets us special summon to our side of the field a monster from either graveyard. Terraforming lets us search for a field spell and add it to our hand. Pot of Extravagance will let us draw 2 cards when we banish 6 cards from our extra deck. And as you can see, we have filled the extra deck with fusion monsters that we cannot summon for this purpose. Pot of Prosperity will let us look at the top 6 cards of our deck and add 1 to hand at the cost of banishing 6 cards from our extra deck. Called by the Grave is not only a good anti-hand trap card during our turn, but we can also use it to stop really strong graveyard effects during our opponent's turn, provided we set it first. Crossout Designator is able to negate any card our opponent uses, so long as we have a copy of it in our deck. Most useful for negating cards like Maxi and Ash Blossom that is prevalent in today's meta. Finally, we have Infinite Impermanence, a trap card that we can activate from the hand so long as we control no cards on the field in order to negate one monster our opponent controls. Alternatively, we can set this card first to not only negate a monster, but be able to negate any spell or trap card that gets activated in the same column as it, which does include our own, so be careful. That's it for the deck list. Let's get into some games. Winning the coin toss is good. This is absolutely a going first deck. We want to essentially set up our board so when our opponent starts playing, we can disrupt their plays with our destruction effect. Unfortunately, we can't really do much with this hand. I guess we can just set the called by and end our turn, and hopefully they bricked as well. They're playing pendulums. Good news is this doesn't have a wall of text like the others. This one does. I'll be honest, I hate pendulums. They have too much text on them, and I don't know how they work. So, we're just gonna hope that they can't kill us here. I mean, it's gonna get destroyed, so we might as well use it. Banish their whatever this is. Okay, it's a 1500 beach stick. That's all they can do? Come on, something. That is not something. Let's just end. Oh my god, look at all that text. It does stuff with counters. Oh, I know that one. That one's a searcher. Right? Yeah. Okay, we'll ash here. We don't really want them to get anything. We're getting our ass kicked by a 1500 beat stick. Jeez. That doesn't help. Let's just set it and pass, I guess. Good news is, it takes, what, 4 more turns to beat us? So as long as they don't draw into anything big, we should be good. Yeah, looks like they're still... Their hands are as bad as ours. Even though they were able to play stuff. Come on, something. That is something. That is part of our combo. But we could use it to start off. Problem is... I mean, there's really no other... If we activate that, we can get a full directly from our deck. And then we can basically use full to do our plays. But it's really ugly. And we don't have any other choice. Okay, let's activate this. Ritual summon a monster from our deck. Please don't have anything. Okay, good. We are summoning Ophiel, which lets us grab a monster. I think that's the play here. We could go straight into full. Yeah. Yeah, I think full might be the best bet here. We need to tribute at level 4 because it has to be double whatever level we are special summoning. Or I guess ritual summoning. Full comes out. Full's effect activates. It really didn't matter which one we tributed because we now get it back into our hand. They have something. Choosing not to use it. Okay. And then from here we can just do the rest of our plays. What do you have? They have something. Okay, it's a maxi. Well, good for us. We got the called by the other turn. We finally get to play and you're not gonna wreck it. Maxi gets negated, and now we can pull something from our deck. Let's special summon the Ophiel. Yeah. Using, It honestly doesn't matter. We're going to be tributing everything in our hand anyways. Ophiel comes out. This lets us grab a monster. We're going to get Bethor. Gonna use Ophiel's effect here to ritual summon the Haggith. Attack mode, why not? It's not gonna leave. Or it's not gonna stay. Let's go ahead and grab our field spell. Activate the field spell. Now we can go ahead and use Haggith's ritual summoning ability. Summon the Bethor using the Haggith in our field and the one in our hand. Like I said, we were going to use everything anyways. Bethor comes out, which will allow us to activate the portal. Yeah, Chainlink 1 portal, let's revive Ophiel, I guess. Chainlink 2 Bethor. How many cards do we get to pop? We have 2 different names in the graveyard. So let's go with the monster and probably a pendulum, right? And then this will let us attack them. Now we're the 1500 beater. You know what? Yeah, let's just shotgun this. They have 2 cards in their hand. I doubt they can do much with it. Let's special summon the Bethor from our deck, using the Bethor in our field. Defense mode in case they do have something. And then let's go Chainlink 1 portal, grabbing the Bethor back into our hand. Chainlink 2 Bethor. Let's pop the other pendulum and their continuous spell. I doubt they can do anything from here. Yep, they just ended their turn. Okay, we win. Not really that useful. Let's go ahead and activate full. Special summoning our Beatstick Felig from the deck using the Bethor from our hand. This gives us a lot of attack damage based on how many rituals are in the graveyard. Portal lets us grab Bethor back in case there is another turn, which there won't be. Change everything into attack mode, and we should have lethal. Okay, we were able to turn that around. Just because our opponent bricked as much as we did. Alright, next game. Let's see what we got here. That's not good. And we go second. So the biggest problem with this deck is we can't really play through any negates. That's not a terrible hand. We can do something with that. Our opponent bricked. That sounds great. Or they're a bot, one of those two. Let's see if they have an Ash Blossom, I guess. They don't. Okay. We can go ahead and grab our field spell. Let's go ahead and just activate it. So we can normal summon Manju here. This will let us grab one of our ritual monsters. And I think we're gonna grab one of our level 8s. So that way we can activate it to ritual summon one of our Megaliths in our hand. Only target here is full. We're gonna go ahead and tribute to Manju. I guess we can do a chain link 1 portal targeting Bethor. And then chain link 2 full targeting Bethor. It honestly doesn't matter. Bethor ends up in our hands. And then let's go ahead and set the cross out. End our turn. Feather Duster. I mean, we can activate cross out here. And then we can just use, or we can declare one of the cards that can stop our plays. So some like an Ash Blossom or an Imperm. Yeah, let's just declare Ash Blossom. We don't want them negating our ritual summon. They're ending their turn? Okay. Let's go ahead and special summon a Fool? Or a Phallic? Tributing the Bethor? I mean, if it's a free board, we can attack directly. How badly did they brick? Pot of Prosperity is great, but the downside is the moment we use it, our opponent will be taking half damage. So let's go ahead and just put our Phallic to attack. And then head to the battle phase. Smack him for 28. And then main phase 2, we can use Pot of Prosperity. You always want to banish 6. Nothing in an extra deck is useful. No, maybe, no, yes. I'm pretty sure the field spell is the best choice here. It doesn't matter what the order was. Activate this. And then do we want a ritual summon? We do, right? Just so we can shove more stuff in our graveyard on their turn. We can grab Ophiel here to grab one of our ritual monsters. Right, so now that's 2 names in the graveyard. We can go ahead and use Ophiel here to grab, I guess, another Bethor. And then end our turn. That's it? They're just gonna set one? Yeah, they're just gonna set one. Okay then. We can go ahead and activate Fool. Let's go for damage here. Tributing the Bethor in our hand. Use the portal. Grab back the Bethor. And then we can go ahead and activate Ophiel here to ritual summon the Bethor using Ophiel and the 2 hand traps that we have. And if this goes through, we win. Bethor pops the face down. Oh, they're playing Blue Eyes. That makes sense now. I mean, there's a reason why this deck is called Brick Eyes. Well, GG's. Okay, one more win. Just need one more win to cap out the video. This might not be it. I feel like I've said this before, but this deck really struggles going second, especially through any type of interruption. That's a hand. They're playing Nurse Burn, are you kidding me? Alright, let's see what they're gonna draw. They're taking a spare copy of the Nurse? Oh, that's why. So they can discard another Dark Lord and draw 2 cards. Makes sense. Cup of Aces? Come on. Miss. Thanks for the 3 cards. That's it? Oh, I guess they didn't get to draw with Cup of Aces. That's pointless. We can go ahead and imperm here. They probably have another trap, but I mean, I doubt they can OTK us. The whole point of this deck is to burn us with life heal cards. Okay, so both cards even up. Cool. I mean, we can just win here. I'm surprised they're even still playing. Let's go ahead and activate Bethor. Let's go ahead and special summon the Ophiel. We really don't need the Maxi. Or the Fool. They're not gonna special summon. Go ahead and activate Ophiel here. This lets us grab Haggith. Activate Ophiel. Special summoning Haggith. Tributing Ophiel. I'm surprised they haven't conceded. Let's go ahead and activate Haggith. This will let us grab Unformed. Let's activate the field spell. Don't chain Unformed. Activate Unformed. We can special summon a level 2 since we have a level 4. There it is. I've been Free99. You've all been amazing. I'll catch you next time.